What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 21 Ultimate Team video. Part 2 of the Superstar MVP promo is live this morning, and we got a ton of new cards to take a look at, some new Master cards. We got a limited Julio Jones in packs right now, brand new solos, new sets, so much to go over really quick. Tonight on Twitch, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, we will have drops live activated on the channel, as well as some giveaways. So if you guys want to come hang out, watch me play some Madden, my Twitch channel is right there on your screen. Make sure you give me a follow, turn that notification bell on. Again, we will be live tonight, 7 p.m., 9 p.m. Eastern time with drops activated and giveaways. I really hope to see a lot of you there. Let's get on into the content. So, we're just going to work our way from left to right like we did last Friday with the new content. Everything is kind of similar to what we had with part 1, just new names. But here are the solos. There are still the daily Superstar solos as well, so don't forget to continue to keep playing those. And then back to the Superstar MVP section. I don't remember, and quote me if I'm wrong here, but I don't think these milestones have updated. Maybe they have, and I can't remember. But there's still a ton of more stars to earn, and if we look through these milestone rewards, we got some more 80 to 82s to earn at 205 stars. Yeah, these definitely did update. 231 stars, you got 276 to 78 Superstar MVP cards. Tier 8, which is 282 stars, you get 2 more golds. Tier 9, you get a fantasy. Let me see if that last one was a fantasy too. So Tier 6 are not fantasy packs. Very important there. Tier 9, 340 stars is a fantasy pack. And 80 to 82, that means you get to actually pick the card that you want. And then 385 stars is a Superstar MVP. That one does not specify that it's a fantasy pack. Be very clear on that. So we got 2 new tiers or 2 new sections of solos in the game. I believe the Superstars and Searching for the Stars were already there. This is a new one, more stars. So it looks like you can get up to 80 stars here. These are all unlocked, 5 stars. They usually have, obviously, the main condition and then 2 bonus conditions to round out the stars, and then you play it on the hardest level. Star Power was there, and then we have Star Power times 2, or Tier 2, or Part 2. These ones do start off locked. I believe if you go down, the defense, yes, so it's the same as last time. You got offensive ones, and then defensive ones. You can start at the defense and work your way down, or start at the offense and work your way down that way. To continue to earn those stars, you get up to 100 within this section. In my experience with these, if you're going to grind after them, the offensive ones are a lot more easier than the defensive ones. At least that's what I've gone through. And then also, a lot of people in my Twitch chats lately have been saying that as well. So those are all the solos. Are they worth playing at this point? To me, I don't think I'm going to grind them, to be honest. It really depends on if you want the Master cards within the sets and if you think your time's worth it. Now, you could be striving for level 50 and don't want to keep playing the same solo over and over and over to level up, and I totally get that. So it is good that these are all available to you, and there are some solid rewards. I would have liked for my work, right, for 300 plus stars, I would have liked a free like either 85 or 86 fantasy pack to give us 1 item. Now, if you kind of add all these collectibles and cards up, and from what you're earning, you probably are going to be able to get something for free. But at this point, I've already used the ones that I've earned towards the Lamar Jackson set. And for the new cards, I don't really care about the Masters this time. I'll show you them in a moment. So I don't know if it's going to be worth my time, but they are out there if you want to grind those solos. Moving on to the packs that are in stores, the Superstar MVP bundles have refreshed. So we have the 32 bundle, we have the 14 bundle, and then you can buy individual packs at 30k each. If you're wondering, should you open these or not, it's up to you. I will tell you that I didn't have great luck with these. Even with the topper, they weren't that great. But if you're going after one of these new Master cards, like the Zeke card, or pretty much anybody, you're almost guaranteed, at least with this bundle, to get enough golds and low elites to put into these sets and build up. You're basically guaranteed a Master. So I guess that's a good part. Like you're guaranteed you're getting something for your money, whereas you open up, a legend pack, you're not guaranteed to be able to complete a legend set. So that's what it's got going for you there. Also, the weekly fantasy pack has refreshed. Every Friday we get these $5 pack. It gives you 1 coin card and then 2 other cards. Julio Jones is the limited. Very important here. I know by the time I put out this video, he should be in packs. Never open packs when there's a limited out unless you confirm that it's in store. So what I'm saying is check the auction house. If you don't see any Julio Jones on the auction house, don't open up packs until you see one. We've had many cases in past years where, you know, limiteds were in stores or in packs, and then we ripped packs, and then we found out that they weren't, and a half hour later they were. So that's just my word of advice. That's like one of my MUT golden rules, is I will never open up a pack chasing a limited until I can confirm that that limit is in the actual auction house. Just confirming that somebody actually pulled it. So there are the packs for this promo. We still have the training packs. These have not changed. 60 training for the 76 to 78, and then 450 training for a random 80 to 86. So those are all the same. Now, the sets, I think with the sets that we got, this is really good news on how they're working out, because you could technically, if you prepped, have both master sets done right away. So the masters are, we mentioned Zeke here. We got Zeke as an 89 overall, and then the other one is Myles Garrett. So both 89 overalls. Now, within those sets, they work the same as last week with new names. You got 4 cards, 286s and 285s that go into this set. Once you complete the set, you get the hero card, which is Zeke in this situation, and then you also get 2 of these 4 cards back. So if you wanted to go ahead and do this set, or the Myles Garrett set, you would get that hero card back, and then you could say, I want Minka and I want DeForest Buckner. So you're really getting 3 cards for the price of 1 technically. You get all of their power-ups as well. Let me take that back. In this situation, you get the power-up when you do the individual sets, which are down here. So we got Joe Thuney, DeForest Buckner, Frank Ragnow, and Minka Fitzpatrick. Say you want the Minka card. You do the set, right? You get his power-up back as well. So that's pretty cool. How do you get these? You put in 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 80 to 82 overalls. These are wild cards, so these have been already out for a week. If you've had a bunch of these MVP golds, you can roll them into this this set that gives you a bunch of low elite MVPs, and then you take the low elite MVPs and you can put them into these 4 sets for these new 4 new guys. And then you can take those 4 new guys and put them into the Zeke and Garrett set. So if you've been prepping for this promo, I haven't, because I don't really care for any of these cards. I think I'm going to get Minka, but otherwise I don't think I'm going after any. You basically could have these done, because it requires old cards to get new cards. And that's definitely a W in my book. And don't forget, we got that training pack out there. So if you got a decent amount of training, I know a lot of you probably don't, because it's severely expensive right now, but I could take the 900 training that I got right now, keep rolling that 60 training pack, get a bunch of golds, take those golds, put them into this low elite, take those low elites, put them into the Minka set, and boom, I got him done right away. So it's not even necessary to open up packs. You could just be buying these cards off the auction house. And I wish I would have made a video to kind of warn you of this. I didn't know this is how the sets would be. I'm happy that's how they are. But, you know, those gold cards only went down in price as the week went on. So you could have potentially got the golds for like 2.3, 2.4K each. And been really rolling in with, you know, getting these Zeke and Myles Garrett's and all these other guys done. So those are the cards. We'll take a quick look at the stats, but more importantly, I want to see what that Julio Jones is looking like. Here is 89 overall, Zeke Elliott, 87 speed, 88 acceleration, 89 agility, 88 carry, catching is only a 66, change of direction 85, trucking 83, break tackle 84. I mean, y'all already know I'm not getting this card, don't care about this card, but it looks pretty well balanced. Between the break tackle, the change of direction, the agility, the speed, acceleration. So there you go. Probably one of the better, if not the best, besides Barry Sanders, running backs in the game early on at this point. And I think he's going to be pretty affordable, pretty cheap to do the set at this time. If you've been playing Madden 21 by now, you've probably realized that pass rush is almost non-existent in certain situations. So it's good that we got a pretty good power and pass rusher here in Myles Garrett. 79 speed, would like to see it a little bit higher. You're going to get the power up by doing these sets, so with the power up he's going to be 80 speed. Acceleration 84, strength 89 is pretty good, but look at the balance here. We got block shot at 85, power move at 91, and finesse move at 82. I would imagine that this card's going to be able to get some type of pass rushing ability. Also, with these cards, they come with X factors and abilities when you do the power-ups, you lose all of this customization. But with ability points here and the way that you can spread out your X factors and abilities on your team, I almost think like these predetermined abilities on these cards aren't the greatest, because some of them are good but not all of them, and you're taking away from ability points that you might want to use in other situations. If you're confused about ability points, don't worry, we will have a video coming on that very soon, because I do want to explain that to everybody if it's a little confusing, because it's new, right? But all in all, I think this card looks pretty good. Don't know if I'm going to go after it, but I think it's a really solid pass rusher. And finally, the card that I am definitely interested in picking up, the limited 89 overall Julio Jones, 87 speed, 89 jumping, 87 catch, 87 catch in traffic, spec catch is 89, short route running 89, mid 86, deep 84. His core elite card is extremely good for me. Throw Route Technician on this card. He is destroying the man coverage meta that everybody's running right now. And this card actually comes with Route Technician. Now, I'm still going to recommend putting him in the power-up if you get this card. Using your power-up pass for his core elite, because it is a little bit of expensive. His power-up is as well. But he gets the Route Technician, Reduced Zone Objectives, and Dome Stadium. So I think that's the home one. And then it looks like deep in elite as well. Out of all three of those, I think that the Route Technician is the only one really necessary. He can get Outside Route Apprentice. I don't know with this upgraded card what else, it's going to unlock, but this card's going to be pricey. There's one on Xbox right now that's $2.8 million. I don't think anybody in their right mind is going to pay that much for it, but it is going to be a very sought-after card, and hopefully we can get our hands on it. I'm thinking the landing price on this one is going to be somewhere between $800K and $1 million, which is absurd to pay that much for a card this early on in the game, but we'll see. It's definitely one that I want. And yeah, that's all the content. Let me know what you think about it. What do you like more, Superstars Part 1 or 2? I kind of like Part 2 a little bit better than 1, even though I'm probably getting more cards from 1. I think it's because of this Julio. I'm excited about this card, and we should hopefully have it on stream tonight if you want to see some gameplay from it, and I'll try to get a gameplay with it out tomorrow as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace!